Three, two, one, go. Hello there, guys. We're back again with the third video of my day. I hope you guys are absolutely doing good. And I have Piyush Paul, Man City fan, very enthusiastic about the game, which is against Brighton. Against 11th in the Premier League table versus 18th in the Premier League table. We have never heard Man City in the past few years, even though there's two games, but we have always seen Man City up in the first two or three in the ladder in the Premier League table. But then this is the first time we have seen Man City. I think couple of things to talk about with when it comes to Man City. But yeah, 11th versus 18th. What do you think?
It's only the beginning of the season. There are good times ahead. It's only 11-18 now. Maybe it will be 1 versus 4 in some future, with Man City being 1 and Chelsea being 4th in the table.
I think those days are gone. Good days are back for Chelsea. Last game we have won. We haven't faced any defeat yet, but I think it's gonna be the long at the long run. It will be very difficult. City have faced Spurs, and Spurs really look like a good team. And Xavi Simons, it's a good signing for them again. So yeah, if we talk about the last game when it comes to Man City, they lost against Spurs. It was a good game when it comes to Spurs, but Man City, they haven't scored a goal, which might be a factor. And when it comes to Brighton, even they lost a 2-0 against Everton. So, what your take on that?
It's a 2-0 loss for both the teams, no doubt about that. But yeah, what I would like to say is that Man City is the better team in this occasion, because maybe, yes, the team is new, no doubt about that. But in case of Brighton, I would like to say the team, they are quite fierce. They try a lot, but it has been full of setbacks for them till now, I would like to say.
I think yeah, even I agree to the some at some or the other way. I believe the same that we have seen Brighton over the couple of years where we have seen that Brighton are a good team. They are a team which where you'll find them into the seventh, eighth, or sixth in the title race. But then yeah, but I think the quality. I think it have degraded. They can do much good in the transfer window, but I think they are more focused into a young team. They have a young manager. Fabian, I think, is a good manager, but definitely a young manager, young team. So before going into the match, preview, I would just like to ask you something. So Brighton have couple of attackers, like when it comes to Welbeck and when it comes to Mitoma, it's a threat. How do you even how do Man City encapsulate that? How do you see Man City defending against those strong attack? Because when we saw the last game, we saw the goalkeeper. He was struggling. So what do you have to say about this?
What I would say is that Man City, they have to press more towards the attackers. With Mitoma with his skills, and then Welbeck with his experience, those are big threats for Man City. Now Tihani Reinders, he's fulfilling the boots of Rodrigo, because Rodrigo was out for quite a long time. He still needs some time to get back to his prime again. But then, yeah, Tihani Reinders would be a really good example for Brighton next game, when he should play as a defensive midback. We have Ruben Diaz and John Stones at back. Ruben Diaz is one of the finest defenders we've seen in the Premier League, and I know that many of the people out there, they will agree to that. John Stones, with his experience, he can also go into the false nine position. He goes on forward to give those crisp pass where Haaland scores the goals.
But another thing I would just like to add here is that Haaland in the last game we saw he was he didn't he we didn't see. I think Among the worst performer, I would say that in the last game it was Haaland. Do you expect him to score? I think in the bigger games we don't see Haaland, but I think tonight is the game. I think he needs to prove himself. I don't consider Brighton as a weak team. They are average team, definitely, but I think Haaland. What do you expect from him in tonight's game?
Uh, Haaland, I expect he needs to go big for this game. Uh, for him, I would say Bernardo Silva would be the best option. Bernardo Silva can provide him with those assists to score the goals. As I said in the earlier video itself, Haaland is not a person who can score goals by his own. He needs support, and Bernardo Silva is the person who can do that.
Okay, I think you guys miss one player for sure, and you know the name, Kevin De Bruyne. Okay, we come on to the lineup. So this is our lineup against Man City versus for Man City versus Brighton. So whom you got in the goal?
We got the young talent James Trafford. He's new, no doubt about that, but he has experience. Yes, in the last game he fumbled. Goal was scored, but if he doesn't play, he will lose the confidence. With Donnarumma in the question now, maybe Trafford will be our second choice, but for now, Trafford is the one to go for.
And who are the defenders? I think 4-3-4 is 4-3-3 is the lineup for Pep Guardiola. Whom do you think that should start the midfield?
Midfield, it's Tihani Reinders, Bernardo Silva, and Ryan Cherky for me. Because Bernardo Silva can give those amazing passes and assists and throughs to Erling Haaland, Tihani Reinders. He can provide with the defense, and Ryan Cherky. Well, as we have seen him in Lyon, he was the highest assist provider in that league.
And when it comes to defense,
In defense, I would want Ait Nouri in left back, John Stones, Ruben Diaz in centre backs, and Lewis in right back.
okay, and coming on to the attack, why do you want to keep Doku? Like he didn't start the last game, but do you expect Doku to start with in this game?
I actually want him to start this game because Doku last game Doku didn't start. That was a mistake. Doku with those explosive runs, those passes, those curves, he can score the goals. He can make the pass. And last game it was a mistake. It was sad that Doku didn't start because we saw that when he came in the second half, it was amazing. It was like Man City changed. But yeah, it was very late till then. In the right wing, Oscar Bob, he's new. He is young, no doubt about that, but he has played for Man City in the last season. Oscar Bob, he has the skills. Yes, he's inexperienced, but when he plays, you can see how much flair he has. So he should start.
I think players should get the time when it comes to young team. I think we have seen a revamp of Man City in this season, especially. But one good thing about Man City is that they got their team earlier in the Club World Cup. The main fixed players, they really got them in the early stage of the Club World Cup. So they know the combination, right? But I just want to ask you, Haaland is striker, but is any second striker like Man City is I know that there's no proper replacement, but when it comes to like clubs like Chelsea, they have two strikers now. Liverpool, they have two strikers. Ekitike, they have he's a good striker and he's scoring goals. And when it comes to second striker, they are taking Alexander Isak. So when you need to be a contender, you should have a depth. Whom you see in the strikers, there's no striker which I can see in the Man City squad.
There is Marmoush. Marmoush last game he played as a midfielder, no doubt about that. But he is the second choice for Man City in place of Haaland, because we have seen in last season also Marmoush he can score. He has the ability to score those long shots. He can go inside the box. He can dribble past those defenders, and he is amazing. But yeah, Haaland being the beast he is, he has to start the game.
Yeah, that's it. That's definitely for sure. Haaland should start. I think Haaland should start day in day out because I think he's the main. I think when you see Premier League, Haaland is a top scorer where you'll find him every time. Over the past 3 seasons, we have seen Haaland being the top striker in the whole league. Then we have seen consistent when it's Salah. Muhammad Salah.
Mohamed
He's
Salah,
again,
the Egyptian king himself.
yes. So he's again. So yeah. Now I would like to ask you. This is your whole squad, which you said. I think it looks a pretty good squad. I'm not gonna lie. Now, one important question, which is asked to every Man City fan, and it's that Pep Guardiola's tactics. And I think his tactics is known by every single club out there. And what do you think about that? Because people nowadays know his playing style and everything. So what do you expect in the long run? I know this is last season, but then I think when it comes to the last season, it should be the best season when it comes to a manager. He wants to do the best. So what do you expect? I don't think so. Man City have got the perfect, start, but it's just 2 games. They can still do better. I think this game is the one where they should prove, not by just winning by 2 goals. The margin should be more than that, indeed, 3, 4 goals. So what do you expect from Pep Guardiola?
I actually agree with what you said. Pep's tactics, everyone knows that he has been using those tactics for quite a long time. His team has played too many seasons in the Premier League, and the tactics they mostly stay the same. But yes, those tactics they have provided results in the longer run. But yes, now with time, as players evolve, managers' tactics should also evolve. No doubt that it's the last season for Pep himself, but I just expect Pep to grow as a manager himself. Yes, he is a legend of a manager. But yeah, with time, even Pep has to evolve. Now he has a strong team with him. He has an amazing team. He has amazing players.
He has spent around 200 millions or something like that on the midfield to revamp the squad. I think they should deliver.
Yeah, they should be with Kevin De Bruyne out and Kovacic is out at the moment. But
Grealish as well.
Grealish,
And Grealish is doing actually well.
yeah, Grealish is doing well, no doubt about that. But the thing is that since so much money has been spent on the midfield, Ryan Cherky and Henry Reinders, they have to, they have to show themselves. They have to show to the manager that they can provide, because there are players on the bench who can replace them. Phil Foden is still there. Rodri is still there.
There's
Rodri,
a good squad depth.
yeah, the squad depth is very good, and the thing is that yes, the tactics it has to change a little bit, but yeah, again, we cannot deny the fact that it has provided results in the past. So let's see what happens, let's see what Pep does, and let's see how it goes against Brighton today.
I wish him a good luck. For me, the final score line, you say first.
I say it's 3-0 for Man City.
Man
For
City
Man
3.
City 3, Brighton nil.
Brighton has a strong atmosphere when it comes to their home game. So I think they are a very strong side. You cannot take him lightly. So my score line is a draw, 1-1. Let's see. Tomorrow we have the game. Wish them good luck, but I expect them to be below Chelsea. That's what I expect, because we want to be the title contenders, and this time I think the league is gonna be very tough. It's gonna be very tough. Having Arsenal, they are really doing good. Spurs is there. I think they have also done well. I think transfer window. If someone, a club which have spent a lot and who have not done well is Manchester United.
True, I totally agree with that.
We have a match going on. We'll see that. But yeah, I think yeah, that's all for today. Yeah, Piyush, anything would you like to say?
It's only the start of the season. Yes, Chelsea is at the top, Man City is on the lower half of the table, but yeah, it's only the start. Man City, they have done it in the past. They will do it again. They are the contenders for the season, and they will be the contenders in the future itself.
Yeah, that's some strong, strong remarks from the Man City fan over here, Piyush Paul. So yeah, thank you guys for watching our video, and yeah, I hope you hit the subscribe button and like our video. And it's really nice to have you, and it was really nice to have Piyush Paul being a Man City fan coming into the Chelsea's, forum. But yeah, uh, thank you, Piyush. So yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend ahead.
Thank you, and let's see what happens.